A Connection with Spirit. March 25, 2013. We will begin a discussion this morning on the sources of channeled messages. We intend for this information to make it easier for those who find themselves in receipt of such messages to understand the process and trust what they receive. Many more of you will find yourselves tuning into vast fields of such information from this time forward. Your inner makeup is changing in such a way as to make this a part of your lives. You will receive rather more personal messages, and some will also wish to be conduits for general information such as what has been recorded by this channel and others. Understand that you are, and have always been living in the midst of an ocean of frequencies carrying all of the information in the universes. This is exactly like the fact that you are sitting in a sea of radio and television signals which only proper equipment and tuners can intercept. You are the proper equipment for this new reception, and your tuners are being modified by the changes to each and all of you. Some of this will require you to consciously volunteer yourselves, but much of the personal information will become available to you as you clear yourselves of old baggage and begin to open yourselves to the processes and understandings you call ascension. As it has always been, some of you are visually oriented, some more feeling, some learn best through hearing, and some will do best by beginning to write each day and allowing the stream of thought to take you wherever it will. There is no right or wrong way to do this, with the following qualifications to that statement. If you are desirous of true, helpful, and trustworthy information to come forth, you must be of a matching energy to that. You will need to achieve a clarity and integrity of purpose and maintain it daily in order to keep information of clarity and integrity available to you. You will need to understand and accept your own responsibility and divine sovereignty, to assure that you and you alone have control of the process. Do not, we implore you, just fling the doors of your consciousness open to whatever happens to beg entry. Do not accept as absolute truth everything that you might hear, see, or think any more than you would do so in your outer world. There are those who know and can aid you in learning how to handle all of the newfound gifts which you may acquire. All of that being said, let us get on to the topic we began with. You may find that you can understand animals, trees, even your dear Mother Earth as you open up. You might find that certain formerly mythic beings become a bit less mythic for you. But of course those are not the subject of this discussion. What you will most certainly be able to find, if you so intend, is a connection with spirit. You will have your own understandings of what that is for you to work through. Those various understandings have developed over the millennia and are deeply embedded in your consciousness. And that is all right. You should begin to understand that a certain energy might be called by one name in your Orient and yet be known by quite another in your Western cultures. I, Michael, assure you that none of us care by what name we are called. You have fought and killed each other over such things. Learn to discern the truth and use of the information and to give no importance to the vehicle, and you will be far ahead of this new game. Well, new to you, perhaps, but actually very, very old. The fact is that it has always been around, but has been discouraged. Now the genie has been let out of the bottle, so to speak, and will not be put back in. Learn to use your inner abilities well, dear ones. We have waited a long time for you to begin hearing what we have always whispered to you. Listen well, and when you feel it is appropriate, share it with others. Enough for today. We may return to this discussion later. Good day. Archangel Michael. Channeled by Ron Head. oraclesandhealers.wordpress.com